What's up, folks? Happy Monday night, and of course, Monday night can only mean one thing, and we all know that is Grapple Pro TV is live and on the air. I'm Big Sean Kramer. Wheels with a Z is out on assignment today, but that doesn't mean the action doesn't go on. We have got tag team action for you tonight, and it's going to be one heck of a contest to say the least. You're looking at Dakoda Orion and Ryze right now, a team that's on the rise here in Grapple Pro, no pun intended whatsoever. And these two are athletes plus one. They can wow the audience each and every time they are out, but their attitudes certainly need work, but that's a discussion for another day. And we're anxious right now to see who these two upstarts will be taking on, and there you see it. The Fancyy Bunnies in the building, Mr. Fancyy and Miss Laylah James. Lately the best of friends and a very promising tag team here in the ranks of Grapple Pro. And what we've got are all the components to a tag team match you will not forget. It's coming to you live this Monday night, courtesy of Dulce Panapinto Attorneys at Law, and of course, the best slice in Buffalo, Carbone's Pizza. And you can hear the Grapple Pro faithful excited to get this one underway as Ryze and Orion on the outside gathering their thoughts, getting ready for the contest. As you can see, tension's high here before this thing gets underway. Our official Karen making sure that Mr. Fancyy in order. Already checked out Miss Laylah James. Now it's time for Dakoda Orion to get checked out, and she should check him extra well, that's for sure. And we've got that verification, and it's just a matter of time. Both teams ready to go. There it is. Karen calls for the bell. We are underway with Monday Night Grapple Pro action. It is the Fancyy Bunnies, it's Dakoda Orion, it's Ryze, and it's right now. And you can hear right in the early going of this contest, the Grapple Pro faithful firmly behind Mr. Fancyy and Miss Laylah James. As we get underway, feeling out process to get it started, Mr. Fancyy with a hold of the arm of Dakoda Orion right now, trying to wear down the sure shot. And it takes quite a bit to wear down a guy like Dakoda Orion. This kid has impressed so many in recent months with his growth as a professional wrestler. And I say it time and time again, I'll say it once more right here. I do firmly believe that the sure shot Dakoda Orion does possess the best drop kick in all of professional wrestling. And you got to believe he's looking for that in this contest. Usually strict precision with that shot. Looking to regain control right now, Mr. Fancyy. Irish whip, oh, wait a minute. Swing and a miss by Orion and Fancyy. Back and forth we go. Both men unable to make contact, one step ahead of one another. Here we go. Headlock locked in. Dakoda Orion trying to squeeze the life out. Oh, nice takedown by Mr. Fancyy. Quick 2 count. Fancyy thought he was going to be slick, but not quite. Dakoda Orion scouted that from a mile away, and here comes Ryze. Beautiful sweep. Down goes Mr. Fancyy, and now it's Ryze's turn. Let's see what he can do with this opportunity. Head of steam. Springboard, up second rope, and down, dropping the elbow right in the sternum. Beautiful by Ryze. Not enough, though, just 2, says our official Karen. And I'll tell you what, the Grapple Pro faithful not too impressed with Ryze, but I got to say that was impressive. Hoping we get another look at that at some point here. And we will, courtesy of Genesis Gaming and Hobby. Watch this athleticism in action. Only the best here in Grapple Pro, and that's a shot. And now Mr. Fancyy, as you see the results, Dakoda Orion back in the contest. Fancyy continuing to fall into a deeper pit of despair. Swing and a miss, though, trying to get back in this thing up. Oh, wait a minute, there it is! Vintage Mr. Fancyy, beautiful head scissor takeover, followed up by a single leg right under the chin. On fire right now with Dakoda Orion getting out of dodge. Here comes Ryze. Oh, into the Matrix, a.k.a. the Fancyverse. Just 2. Shot to the midsection from Mr. Fancyy. In control of Ryze. And now is it time? Will we see Miss Laylah James for the first time in this contest? Oh, spinning kick right to the face. And here comes Miss Laylah James. Irish whip, big splash. All the wind left the body of Ryze. Oh, and right into that boot. Right into that side kick. Miss Laylah James now off the ropes. Oh, up and over. Hook of the leg. This is it. No, not quite. Just two. Ryze still in the contest, but what a turn of events. Mr. Fancyy, Laylah James, the Fancy Bunnies in total control. Got Ryze set up, scoop, and a slam with authority right in the center of the ring. And now Mr. Fancyy rolling through. What is this? Beautiful tandem offense here from the Fancy Bunnies. Just two. Just two. Ryze still showing that resiliency, getting the shoulder up. Now Mr. Fancyy going to take a chance. Up to that second rope. And Dakoda Orion. Oh, and that was, of course, Dakoda Orion on the distraction. Now Ryze got a hold of Mr. Fancyy. No way. Buckle bomb. Buckle bomb. Hard to the corner went Mr. Fancyy. And down. Elbow right to the back of the skull. Fancy's out. This is it. You can count to 10. No. No. Just two. As we take another look at this tandem offense from the Fancy Bunnies, all for naught as you see on the bottom of the screen. Ryze in total control of Mr. Fancyy. Irish whip hard into the buckle. Full head of steam. And again. Mr. Fancyy has fallen into a world of trouble that he must escape. Oh, vicious knife edge chop. Frequent switches here from Orion and Ryze, keeping the freshman in. The sure shot Dakoda Orion back in this contest. Off the ropes, head of steam. Oh, shot right to the midsection of Mr. Fancyy. And again. A little bit of a triple assault there. 3 shots in a row for the sure shot Dakoda Orion. Oh, wait a minute. Man, such impact. Mr. Fancy's body like a jet into that corner. Down he went. Ryze back in this contest. Ryze and Orion in total control. Mr. Fancyy, though, trying to get back in this thing. Let's see. Rally stopped real quick. Knee right to the midsection delivered by Ryze. Back elbows being thrown here by Mr. Fancyy. Once again trying to break free, but Orion's got a hold once again. Ho-ho! Step up enziguri right to the temple. Rolling through. Not this way. Springboard, big back elbow. That's got to do it. This is it. No! Just when you thought there was no chance Mr. Fancyy could stay in this thing, we were all wrong. Shoulder sneaks up at 2. We still got a contest, folks. And here we go. Orion's got Mr. Fancyy with Ryze. Swing and a miss. Hanging on is Mr. Fancyy. Oh, but behind him, they have no idea. Down they go. Miss Laylah James. And again. Down goes Orion. Ryze in trouble right now. Look at this. Look at the power. Big fall-away slam. 80% across the ring. Miss Laylah James. Beautiful butterfly suplex. On fire right now is Miss Laylah James, and that spells trouble for Orion. She's got him right now, and look at this, and down! Only good for 2. Somehow, Ryze had to make the save. Mr. Fancyy to the apron. Ryze thinks he... Oh, wait a minute! Big spear from Miss Laylah James. Chaos has erupted here at Grapplers Anonymous. Shot from Orion. Oh no. Time for Miss Laylah James maybe to go to sleep. Let's see. Not yet, she says. Mr. Fancyy caught Orion right into Laylah. Up. Wait a minute. No way. And down into the facebuster. That's got to do it. 1, 2, and 3. Big win for the Fancy Bunnies. All she wrote for Dakoda Orion. And this is why you stick it out, folks. In a contest, you've got to stick it out no matter how far down you are, no matter how bad the cards look. Play your hand. You never know what can happen here in Grapple Pro. From the depths of despair, starting right there. Big win for Miss Laylah James and and Mr. Fancyy, the Fancy Bunnies. And we're going to be back Thursday night with more action. Until then, I want to say take care of yourself and each other and support the sponsors. Thank you so much for tuning in to Grapple Pro. For Grapple Pro, for Wheels with a Z, I'm Big Sean Kramars. We'll see you Thursday night. Teddy, yeah.
You can place your lips upon my apple posterior, kiss them repeatedly.